Kieran Foy is writer and director of the brand new Eli, a horror movie that landed on Netflix last week that is so horrific it's horror in itself. A horror. Wow, whatever. Anyway, basically it follows the life of Eli, a young kid who's played by Charlie Shotwell, who kind of lives in a bubble, kind of like Bubble Boy, I suppose. His immune system has been compromised, and so any bugs out there could basically kill him. So his two parents, played by Kelly Rayleigh and Max Martin, just Rose and Paul respectively, very, very weird parents, but we'll get to that in a minute, and a little bit of spoilers, by the way, just to let you guys know. Anyway, they decide that by bringing him to a nunnery that is also a strange kind of medical facility, we're going to get a doctor called Dr. Horn, played by Lily Taylor of The Conjuring fame. She's going to fiddle with his DNA and fix him. So yeah, warning bells already. Why is this hospital in a huge building that is basically a horrific looking horror building? A haunted building, haunted horror doctor's building. Jesus. Anyway, so the kid, actually, I have to say, he does a damn good job, Shotwell. He's actually not annoying. I was expecting him to be really annoying. And he's got some quite difficult roles to pull off, or difficult scenes to rip off, or pull off, whatever. For example, when he goes out into the day, or when he's touches air, his skin starts going red. Some quite decent effects, actually, for a low budget. I think it's like $11 million. And a lot of screaming, of course. And yeah, basically the movie is it's not terrible because it's badly put together, though I must say the directing is not that tight over here. It's terrible because it uses so many things that we have seen already. You've got the whole disjointed girl ghost thing that sort of snaps around, which you've seen in The Grudge and 100 other movies, appearing in the background. We've got scenes where he's using a torch, but he doesn't see them when the torch is on them, but he sees them when they're not. The torch beam is not on them. We've got scenes where he's looking at the window and, condensation appears on it. I think that was best done, actually, in Woman in Black, I think it was, with Daniel Radcliffe. Excellent horror movie. Now, that's how you make a good horror movie. There are very few scares in this movie. I was quite surprised. There are very few scares. I wasn't afraid at all. Not once, actually. They do the attempted, shock horror jump scares, which is just boring these days. And the typical lady appearing like this and then suddenly appearing behind you. And scenes with a kid inside a cupboard and writing, which you read backwards to be numbers. All of this, even from The Shining, it's pulling from. It's a very derivative movie. As I said to you, spoilers. So basically the kid is sick. We know immediately that the kid is not suffering from an autoimmune disease, especially when this thing only kicked in when he was 5 or 6 years old. That's not quite how it works. Anyway, and of course, yes, he's possessed. Big surprise. Woo-hoo. We all know he's bloody possessed because the mother's constantly praying to God. The father looks completely disinterested. I'm sorry, but I think Martini is a good actor, but this is, he spent most of the time rolling his eyes about the bloody kid, and he was constantly having, chats with Dr. Horn in the background. You could see he's there for other reasons. Now, they basically, as I said, you're trying to help the kid. They are doing that. And they're trying to change his DNA to stop him from being basically a demon, I suppose. Because why the mother made a bit of a deal with the devil, and then he fucked her over and she was surprised. Yeah, the devil tells lies, darling. Anyway, so they are apparently too late, and the kid starts manifesting demonic powers. He's like bloody Damien on acid. And yeah, it's just very, very straightforward and very obvious what we're going to watch, and they're sort of hiding this under the sort of guise that the guy is sick. I could see what they were trying to do. They were trying to make you sort of distracted, looking over here at the ghosts in the house, which are already there, and we're thinking, oh hell, this procedure's making him see the ghosts or whatever, and the ghosts are trying to hurt him. But halfway through the movie, he says, the ghosts are not trying to hurt me. We also have not Lily Taylor. We also have, is it Sadie Sink? Yeah, Sadie Sink. She, Max from Stranger Things. She was quite a cool character in this, but very obviously a ghost. She appears outside the house, red hair, so she must be evil. And yeah, just not very subtle, to be honest with you. The whole sort of relationship between her and him is just silly, and it's basically set up so that she can try and mislead us about what happened to the kids before, because there were prior children before trying to get the same disease sorted out. We never really find out anyway. So yeah, the movie's a bit of a mess all around the place. That being said, I actually kind of enjoyed it. It was stupid, yes, on so many levels. It is a complete pastiche and it's derivative of so many other greater movies too, yes. But I just liked it because it was I suppose, bold in its choices. It didn't sort of flinch from the stupidness that it was in. And, you know, after a couple of glasses of red wine, it can be, movies like this can appeal to me. So yeah, it didn't break through the sort of stupid barrier and land up in, I don't know, Sinister 2, which is actually with the director, one of the director's other movies. So yeah, not a terrible movie. I'd give this a sort of, I don't know, 4.5, 5 out of 10. It's a Sunday movie if you're really bored, or a 4 o'clock in the morning if you're really hammered movie. But yeah, if you missed it, it's certainly not gonna, your friends aren't gonna laugh at you. So I'll catch you guys later.